Okay, I thought I was rocking it. Give me 2 minutes. Hello with camera. Welcome back to the Friday show. I thought I had everything sorted. I was like, I have the mic on. That's all sorted. People can hear me. I think that's a win compared to the last time I was here. And alas, the camera was not on. This camera might also not be on. Let me preemptively turn that on. There we go. How are we doing though? It is Pokemon Day. We have brand new Pokemon Black Bolt and White Flare, which is very exciting. I did open some before and it honestly looks really cool. It's big like nostalgic vibes, which is very, very cool. We do have a few breaks for it up today. We have, there's one with just 2 spots left. So it's a random type break, 28351, so that's got 2 spots left. We have another Black Bolt and White Flare, 28350, which is type T based with 4 spots left. And there might be a couple others floating around, but if you do want to grab in on any of those ones, you can find all of the links there. We are starting off with some Marvel Platinum, and we do have some other Marvel bits and pieces happening. We've got 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century with 3 spots left. That's random hit 28388. Star Wars Masterworks 28449 with 4 spots left. We've got Rolling Stones Hobby Mega Box with 5 spots left. That's random pack 28403. Some Destined Rivals with 5 spots left, 28405 with a psychic bonus. We've got Lilo and Stitch cards, which is so cool. I'm very excited to see that. That's 28390 with 7 spots left in that one, which is 2 random pack break. There's also some Journey Together, some other Pokemon, Black Bolt, White Flare, and some Avengers, and Marvel Anime. Lots of fun stuff happening. But yeah, if you do want to grab in on any of them, you can find it through the link there. But to start off with, we are going to do some Marvel Platinum. There we go, okay. And then this one looks like it's also not on. Hopefully tuning in shortly. There we go, okay, stunning. This is Marvel Platinum 28336, and we're going to randomize 5 times to see who gets the Spider-Man spot. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 goes to Cyclops/Havoc. Which is Richard Cooper. Alrighty. have Colossus, Drax the Destroyer, Invisible Woman, the Mighty Thor with Hela, Dark Phoenix, Thor in Red Rainbow, Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, Spider-Girl, Carnage, and Norman Osborn. Ares, Spider-Man, Enchantress, Rocket Raccoon in the Incredible Hulk, Mole Man, Black Cat in the Red Rainbow, Archangel, Durability, Super Strength, Super Statistics, Drax the Destroyer, Daredevil, and Vision. We're going to get more Marvel Topps Chrome Blaster boxes, but I'm guessing they're sold out. I can have a bit of a stuff after this break, but if you can't find them on the website, it's likely that they're sold out. We have Black Panther, Silver Samurai, Daredevil, Kraven the Hunter, Storm, Marvel Girl in the Black Rainbow. We have Platinum Duos, Captain America and Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, Nova and Ultron. Mr. Fantastic, Lizard, Magneto, Thor, Moon Knight, Annihilus in Purple Rainbow. Iconic covers The Incredible Hulk, Havoc, Bishop, and Thanos. No, I'll have a look, but unlikely there'll be any left. We have Hela, Rocket Raccoon. He looks so fluffy in his account. We've got Kraven. We have Bullseye in Daredevil, Morbius, Spider-Woman, Typhoid Mary, all stuck together in the teal wave. Oh, numbered to $7.99. We have Super Statistics, Psylocke, Tombstone, and Hawkeye. You get 2 numbered cards from 2 blaster boxes. That's crazy odds. But also I can understand why you'd want more after that luck. We have Heimdall, Bullseye, Magic again, Crossbones, Howard the Duck in the Blue Rainbow, Morbius in Blue Tracks, number 2, $4.99, Mighty Thor, Shadowcat, and Baron Zemo. MODOK, Doctor Doom, Ant-Man. We've got MODOK again in Iron Man, Sentry, Norman Osborn, Black Winter, number 2, $1.99, Loki, Spot, and Onslaught. Mysterio, Super Skrull, Brother Voodoo. We got Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four, Grandmaster Odin in the Yellow Rainbow, Mary Jane Watson, number 2, $7.99, Photon, Dazzler, and New Warriors. Green Goblin, Nick Fury, Hawkeye, Ant-Man, Beyonder, Hammerhead, Moon Knight, number 2, $3.99, Kid Omega, Superior Spider-Man, and Angel. Hulk, Sandman, Uatu the Watcher, Mysterio, Thor, Beta Ray Bill. Oh, an autographed Red Guardian? Let's go. Number 5 of 25 is autographed by Roy Thomas. That's so cool, and also such a beautiful autograph as well. So that's autographed by the writer, which is awesome. We've got Magneto, Luke Cage, and Cosmic Ghost Rider to finish that one off. It's always crazy when like the best card is in the last pack. Really are leaving the best to last. Generally just love the cards themselves. They're all great, some awesome art. I have a new Palms Off binder I got installed to fill up now. Okay, I do feel like as soon as you have a binder, there's something that happens in a person's brain that's like, oh, actually, I was only going to get a few, but now I have a binder, I have to get the whole set, right? Because I've done that too. It's a problem. But also, I think there's something about being able to flip through a binder and know that you have all the cards that just is like, it's next level. It's so good. Upload videos. OBS recordings. I assume it's in here. There we go. Alrighty, we've still got just 2 spots left in our Pokemon Black Bolt White Flare Break. That's 28351. And we've got 4 spots left in Black Bolt White Flare 28350, which is type team based. And then we have 8 spots left for 28385, which is also type team based. So yeah, if anyone wants to get in on any Pokemon action or any of the other like Marvel stuff that we've got going today, that's the link there. Will these be on the website in store for sale? I think those ones that we just opened are all going to people for breaks. But I think there's some product around. Let me have a quick suss. Yeah, we do have another Marvel Platinum break up for grabs, which is 28452, which is character team based. Praying for a numbered Emma Frost, Moon Knight, or Groot card. Those are the best. Hell yes. Although I do feel like I loved Moon Knight prior to Marvel Rivals. Now that Marvel Rivals has come out, I don't know. There's something. It's just every time he says the moon haunts you, and I'm like, well, you haunt me. Go away. I get very frustrated. Very, very frustrated. It looks like the Topps Chrome Blasters. Yeah, I don't think so. It looks like there might be one in store, but I cannot confirm. It looks like they're not available on the website anymore, so probably not left. What else was I looking for? Oh, the platinum. Do we have any platinum? Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of Marvel Platinum singles available on the website. They won't be exactly the ones that we opened, but it does look like there's a bunch that are there. And it looks like there might be a box or two available. Potentially. So yeah, there's definitely platinum hovering around. Love the Moon Knight series, never read the comics. I enjoy playing him on rifles, but the voice lines get old fast. It's just every time I hear him say the moon, all I can think is Gru from Despicable Me going, tonight we steal the moon. But then it's the moon haunts you. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. He just gets very frustrating. But I don't know. I don't know that you see a lot of Moon Knight in competitive play. Like, I can't comment too much because I don't play Marvel Rivals competitively. But I do think that it's very much the kind of thing that you see in quick play a lot. I'm not sure whether you see him in like ranked games. Because I feel like a lot of the time he's either being annoying with his ult, he's chasing you around, or he's just sitting on a building not moving. He's just sitting here. And yeah, it's sad. Once I got him Lord on Rivals, I've played him less and less. To be fair, I feel like Lord is like the goal, and then once you've hit that, it's like, what's the point? That's when I played League, I wanted to get everyone to Mastery 7 when that was like the max mastery. And so that was like my goal for every character, was to get them to level 7, and then I'd move on and play someone else and get them to level 7. And then they introduced this like unlimited mastery thing, and I kind of stopped playing after that because I was like, what's the point if I don't have like an end goal? I need an end goal or I can't do this. So I feel like, thankfully, that's what Lord is at the moment. But I haven't hit Lord on anyone yet, because I don't know that I've played enough. And I also think I've been flexing between characters too much. Like, I played a lot of Jeff when I first started, and I didn't really realise, like, what Lord was. So I flexed around and played a bunch of other characters as well. And then I found out that when you got to Lord, you got the cool new icon, and I was like, never mind. We're coming back around. So I'm now playing, I think, Jeff, Penny and Scarlet Witch are my 3 that are like closest to Lord, so I'm currently working on all of them to try and get them there. Mainly Jeff, because I love his rework. He was like kind of hard to play before that, but now he's like so much easier. Working on Thor and Squirrel Girl, hell yes. I want to be good at Squirrel Girl so bad. So bad. But I just can't. I think it just requires too much aiming. I'm not very good at aiming. That's why I love Scarlet Witch, because it doesn't require any. And Penny, because you can't run out of ammo. You're just always pew-pewing, which I think is wonderful. But yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure it's Marvel Anime. We've got to break up for Marvel Anime. It's 28337, but that has some adorable cards, because it has Squirrel Girl in it. And I'm pretty sure there's a Tippy Toes card as well. Hang on, I've got to look at this card list again. Because I loved it so much. Because I think it's my little Jeff card. They have a Tippy Toes card. Oh wait, is Squirrel Girl not in the? She's not in the main list. That's so mean. How can they have? They do have Tippy Toes, right? I'm not going crazy. Maybe I am going crazy. Oh, this isn't the full list. Okay, well that's not going to help. Inserts. Okay, Tippy Toes is in it. I'm not going fully crazy. Oh, and Squirrel Girl is in it as well. Okay, but she's not part of like the base set. Okay. I thought I was going fully crazy. That's crazy. His Ryuk has maybe playing heaps. Jeff, I was a Junkrat main in Overwatch. Oh my god. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I never played Junkrat in Overwatch. I wanted to. So when Junker Queen came out, I had so many playtime hours in Overwatch because I just had like the character thing open because I did a Junker Queen cosplay like pretty soon after she came out. And I wanted to be so good at it. she's just not my playstyle. I just can't do melee champions. I just can't do it. It doesn't matter how hard I try. I feel like, I don't know whether I ever gave Junkrat a proper go though. I feel like I probably could have been okay, maybe? Because he just like throws bombs and stuff, right? I don't know. Oh, we've just got one spot left in our random type Pokemon Black Bolt White Flare 28351. It's closing up fast. Let me grab the link for that one. I'm very excited to see some more because it's 5 Black Bolt and 5 White Flare ETBs in that one. But yeah, I'm very excited to see more because it's such a cool set and I have not seen much of it yet. But no, new Jeffrey work. I do love that it was meant to nerf him and it's absolutely been like a solid buff. Like it's been, I don't know, it's so much easier to heal and do damage now. Whereas I feel like before it was really difficult. It was kind of like you choose one or the other. But I think my favorite like strategists in Marvel Rivals are the ones where you could do both at once. Because then it's all about positioning. And that is I think the peak part of the game. Oh, actually. I'm curious what like the top cards in Black Bolt and White Flare are currently. Okay, this is the Japanese one, but it does look like, oh, because Zekrom's like in the black foil. And then Zekrom EX also checks out. Curin, I feel like we pulled one of those before. We did, okay, hell yes. Victini. Okay, I feel like it's just most of them are pretty okay, and then it's like the Zekrom in the different foils are the best ones.
Hello. I just taken up the last couple of spots in the Black Bolt break, and there's one left now in the 10 and 10.
Yes, they're getting very close to being full. If you do want to jump into either of them, you can find the links through here. Possible not to get MVP with him now by Lords on Rivals, a Moon Knight, Emma Frost, Groot. Love it. Of course it is. Everyone has to have their faves. I do think my favourite thing about Jeff being easier to play now is that you get to see so much more of his MVP screens because they're very cute. They're very, very cute. Okay. White Flare. Top one is Reshiram. Okay, obviously it's the black, white, red foil, but I'm still kind of sad about it. The Reshiram EX. Oh, the Hilda. Okay. Her card is awesome. And then the rest are... I think I need the full set list, but also it's been out for like 12 hours. If that's playing Telegram, I'm sad there were no English Pokemon mystery boxes last weekend. If he pops back in, I'll let him know. It was a very short-lived visit. Yeah, so one spot left in 28351, and then in 28350, what spots have we got left? We have Darkness, Supporter Item Stadium, and Psychic. That is criminal. Supporter Item Stadium is very, very good. There are some good cards in both of these. Oh, it's the Victini in the red. Okay. I was like, I know there's one of them that's in the red, black, white, red foil. But I could not tell you which one it was until now. I really hope we see some of them. I'm curious whether they're actually just like whether they actually look cool IRL or not. Alright, let's go through some of these cards because I'm very, very intrigued. There you go, okay. So this set is, hang on, which one are we looking at right now? This is, oh, Victini can be in both of them? Okay, that's even cooler. So we have White Flare. And they're just so cute. It's just the little guys. I think Chandelure might be one of my faves. I do love the Oshawott too. And the Ducklet. Oh my goodness. I feel like Joltik cards always hit. I don't know that I've ever seen like a not cute Joltik card. Mienfoo, that's gorgeous. Hang on, why did I click out of that? Trubbish looking so happy, but he's fine. Oh, we're going back through again. Alright, then we have the Whimsicott, Reshiram EX, which is gorgeous. Keldeo, Jellicent, Hydreigon. I still don't know how I feel about Hydreigon. I don't know. I don't know. And we have the Hilda. I love this so much. And then the Victini and Reshiram. And then if we head up to the Black Bolt set, we have the gorgeous I love the Amoonguss. They're so silly. And the tin pole. I don't know why, but I feel like we've seen this Cubchoo card before. I don't know if I've just looked at it a lot in the lead up to this set, but it looks so familiar. Dwebble, that might be one of my faves. Going from like the cartoon to this, that's crazy. It's like they're evolving into 3D. And the Pidove, I love them. They're so sweet. So sweet. Okay, let's have a look and see how we're doing with the breaks. Still one left. Okay, so still one left in 28351 and still 3 left in 28350. Do a random type and then type team based for the 3 and left. Could have cried pulling a regular Mewtwo from Destined Rivals pack I got the other day. So close yet so far from Giovanni's Mewtwo. That is, it's hard. It's hard. I feel like that's the thing with Pokemon is there's so many different types of like the same one that you're like, it could have been wonderful. And yet, hello Night Bandit, how you doing? Welcome you. I do feel like there's less of those in this set though. Like there's a couple of full arts, but there's not that many. I am already missing trainer Pokemon though, I'm not gonna lie. Because the full arts, they just look so bland. I loved the like trainer Pokemon full arts from Journey Together and Destined Rivals. They're gorgeous. It just feels like such a big backward step going back to the normal ones now. But the Superior, Kyurem, Zekrom, that's one of the big ones. Meloetta, it's so gorgeous. Excadrill, Genesect. That just looks like it's from like a sci-fi anime. Insane. And then End's Plan, which is also beautiful. Yeah, it looks like the Zekrom and Reshiram are like well and truly some of the better cards, but so are some of the supporters. I think Hilda and End's Plan are both pretty high on the price list for this set as well. And I think last I checked, the supporter spot's still available in our type team based breaks. So not a bad shout to jump on that one. Best 2 cards I've opened from the 20 packs I've opened have been Shaman and Clamperl. Hell yes. The Shaman is a pretty nice looking card. I feel like Shaman has some gorgeous cards. Like I think Shaman's one of those ones where like I don't know that their cards ever flop. Hang on, I feel like I need to Google this. I feel like I need to see every one of Shaman's cards. Okay, actually, the Shaman went from being like the most gorgeous like anime girl to being like this 3D animated piece of terror. And then eventually came back to being adorable. Okay, I do think in recent sets, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But like, I feel like has really been let down in some of the earlier cards. That's so crazy. So crazy. Was that the IR from Destined Rivals? Because that one's very sweet. It's just so cute. I want that pattern like across like a button-up shirt. I feel like that would be adorable. I think who else I don't know that's ever had like a bad card. I feel like Zorua would never have had a bad one. Yeah, they've always done Zorua justice. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. I know all the recent ones absolutely did Zorua justice, but crazy that's happened since the start. Oh my god. Zorua in XY Breakthrough. Oh, that's adorable. It's just a big puppy. But also sort of a cat. Sort of a cat dog. Puppy cat vibe. Alrighty, let's have a little bit of a run through the break, see where we're at. Alright, so we've got one spot left in random type Black Bolt and White Flare 28351. That could be a chance at any of the good ones. We've got 3 spots left in the type team based of 38350. And I believe Supporter is still remaining, Psychic is still remaining, and Darkness is still remaining, all very solid spots. We've got 3 spots left in Leaf Metal Pop Century, 1 box break, random hit, that's 28388. 4 left in Star Wars Masterworks, 1 box break, which is a random mini box, 28449. 5 left in our Rolling Stones Hobby Mega Box, 28403, random pack. Got 5 left in Pokemon Destined Rivals, 1 box break with the Psychic bonus, that's 28405. 7 left in our Lilo and Stitch collection break, 2 random packs, 28390. We've got 8 spots left in our second type team-based Black Bolt and White Flare break, that's 28385. 10 spots left in our Journey Together 1 box break, type team-based, 28421. 43 left in Upper Deck Marvel Avengers Metal Universe, 28312, that's character team based. We've got Topps X-Men's Finest 97, 28334 with a Phoenix bonus with 48 spots left. Flea Matriarchs, 57 spots left, that's character team based, 28242. That was so many twos. We have 59 left in our 2025 Topps Marvel Chrome 1 box break, 28453 with a Spider-Man bonus. 73 spots left in our Marvel Anime Volume 2 break. I love that Marvel Anime. With that's 28337, character team based. 80 left in our second Star Wars Masterworks 1 box break. That's a character team based one with a Vader Anakin bonus, 28462. 89 left in Upper Deck Marvel Platinum, 202, that's 2023. It's 28452, character team based. And then the last one we have there is another Marvel Topps Chrome break, random character, which is 28438 with 158 left. But there are those Pokemon breaks that are so close to filling. 1 spot left and 3 spots left in the ones left there respectively. So if you do want to jump in on any of those breaks that I just mentioned, they're all here. Drowsy illustration rare for Scarlet and Violet base set is wicked looking. I don't know if I remember this one. Oh yes, no, I do remember that one. I feel like the Scarlet Violet base set hit different. That and, oh god, I think it was Paldea Evolved. I feel like everyone slept on Paldea Evolved, but I love the arts in Paldea Evolved. I think they're just gorgeous. Particularly all of like the evolution lines of the starters. I think those are so sweet. I also think Paldea Evolved was the one that the Magikarp card was in, which is probably why I like it so much. Oops, oh my god, no. There's Marvel Rivals advertisements on the screen. I've corrupted the system, guys. Oh no, Magikarp wasn't in that set. I know Magikarp was in Triplet Beat. I guess maybe it went into Scarlet Violet base. I just love the Iono. I think the Iono is so sweet. I like the Chi-Yu. Oh no, it is this one. Magikarp is in this set. No, I love it. I think Paldea Evolved might be one of my goat sets from Scarlet Violet. I just think every single one of them hits. They look gorgeous. But I do think the Scarlet Violet base set was also very solid. Ooh. Okay, looks like our last spot has gone. In 28351. Let's go.
Hello, I saw one of those breaks sorted out.
Yes, it did. I'm just setting it up now.
Is anybody?
Alrighty, this is Pokemon Blood Bolt White Flare 28351, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dragon on the top and water on the bottom.
What do I give you there, Heather?
I don't know. Elite Trainer Books, English. It doesn't say which one it is.
Does it not?
No.
Oh, black box.
Oh, in the big bold letters.
I was like, oh no, it's the only one in this building that doesn't have the right thing on it.
I was reading the other sticker. And so many brain cells are functioning right now. Totally. Ah!
Oh,
This one.
right, one here.
Nope, that was all me.
Not a great 1 minute stretch there.
No, but that's okay. That's all going at the start of the recording just to like really get over
Yeah,
into
get
it.
everyone in.
Yeah.
Team up there. Makes the dream work, they say.
They do say. Has your dream ever worked?
No.
No.
Nothing works.
No.
So that's the 5 whiteys.
Stood
And I'm not going to say, then here comes the 5 black bolts.
Okay.
There's no knives in there.
This knife?
No, I had a knife.
Oh. That one?
Yep.
Yep.
Correct.
Oh, Matthew said to tell you that they're sad there were no English Pokemon mystery boxes available last weekend.
Oh, really? Oh, well, things sell in and out all the time. It's, I can't keep stuff in stock to save my life. That takes so much strength.
Oh no, I gave away my knife. problem. This.
How many slots are in this break?
There are
11?
Yes.
We'll get everyone a promo. I don't know which one it'll be, but you'll all get one. I have a few left over from last night. I have a few left over from last night.
Ah. Just swimming in promo cards.
Yeah, literally, yes. It's just in a mess I was swimming in last night. Because I just took them apart and went nuts
Yeah.
to get it all done. Yeah, it was a mess, to say the least. Afternoon, Bebito. Hold it down.
They do make it difficult when there's only ETBs.
Yeah, listen, I don't love it. I mean, there's booster bundles coming, but we want to get this in people's hands as soon as possible.
Yes, of course.
Just make everything booster boxes 21. No one cares about this shit, right?
I don't know. ETBs can be cool, but they have to have a good enough promo card in them.
These ones are pretty cool, but I don't know if anyone cares about Tornadus and Boris and...
No, everyone's buying it for Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yeah, where's the third fella? Why is he not a promo?
Victini.
There's like Thandoris, Lundurus, and...
Oh, okay. I thought you were meaning like the third of the
Well,
black, white,
Victini's
red cards.
apparently in the set.
Yeah, he's got the special red card.
Yeah, in Japan, it's like an exclusive mega promo. There's only like 20,000 of or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in this break, you got a spot, you get a promo. If you got 2 spots, I'll get you 2 promos. So, because I have a leftover. I have one of them left over from last night. I know for a fact, so it'll work out, won't it?
It'll be fine.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I didn't care anyway.
I'm sorry. You can just stack those up at your earliest convenience,
Oh,
if you like. There we go. Alright.
thank you. Alrighty. We have Swoobat, Slizbuck, and Zoroark. I'm way too far red. Boldor, Chandelure in the art rare, and a Buffalin EX. I think I was just talking about how much I love this Chandelure art. So I'm so glad we got to see it. It's gorgeous. Zoelis, Ignite Energy, and Samurott. And the hit rate is really good. Oh, hopefully we see lots and lots then. That would be great. We have a Pokeball Boldor, Blitzel, and Embor. Tippy, Dewott, and Gothitelle. I need to line these up. They're too all over the place for me. I can't cope. Here we go. Okay. We have Pokeball, Pawniard, Antique-Cover Fossil, and Cobellion. Tornadus, Purloin, and Coffeegigas. Dominican Golurk in the art rare and Conqueror. Cinccino, Carablast, and Zekrom EX. We have Solosis, Emolga, and Zekrom in the art, there in the full art. Immediately feel inadequate about it. Why? I don't know that anyone's told me that I am opening packs well. It just is what it is. We have Pokeball, Simifor, Krookodile, and Haxorus. Lilligant, Victini, and Kling Klang. Scolipede, Drillbur, and Landorus. Ponyard, Alamomola, and Genesect EX. Tortuga, Insplan, and Meloetta EX in the full art. Insplan, Snavy, and Beartick. Dealing in the Pokeball, Litwick, and Tornadus. Carablast in just the Pokeball, Tearpole, and Victini. I really want to see some Master Balls. Vanillish, Gothita, and Chandelure. Terrakion, Pignite, and Archeops. Emboar in just Pokeball, Swanna in the art rare. Gorgeous. And Terrakion. Cinccino, just in the Pokeball. Again, Drillbur and Victini. Lipard, also in Pokeball, Trubbish, and Zoroark. Durant, Volby, and Gothitelle. Swadloon, Roggenrola, and Chandelure. Swaddle, Dewat, and Coffeegrius. Yamask, Basculin, and Whimsicott EX in the full art. Timpole, Snivy, and Caracosta. Fungus, Electros, and Excadrill EX. La Vesta, Singapore in the art and Zekrom EX. We have not seen a BWI yet. I'm keeping an eye out, but we're only in our first Pokemon break of the day, so still plenty of time. We have Scraggy, a Scraggy in the art rare. Oh my god, it's so cute. And a Jellicent EX. There's just so many Scraggies in that picture. Crazy. Ooh, we have Blitzel in the Pokeball. Joltik in the art rare. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. And Reshiram EX. I just love how like aesthetically pleasing that Joltik card is. I feel like it's the kind of photo you would see in like a study influencer kind of page. I was gonna grab the last spot and it was water. Seeing these hits makes me sad. Oh no! Volby, Bulldog in the art rare, and Covagrigus. We have Pansear, Gothita, and Jellicent EX. Hilda, Pokeball, Trubbish, and Archeops. We have to see a Master Ball at some point, surely. Vivani in Pokeball, Stoutland, and Zoroark. Pokeball of Tornadus, Swaddle and Tornadus. Sork, Shelmet, and Hilda in the full art. Servine in the Master Ball. We've got Solosis. Oh my god, I love this art style so much. And Conqueror. I feel like Servine's a good one to get in the Master Ball. There absolutely could be worse. Hello Beastman, welcome in. We have Yamask, Stunfisk, and Cookie-Grievous. Snivy, Electros in the art rare, and Klinklang. Virizion in the Master Ball also. They're all coming out at once. We've got Gothita in the art rare, and Emvor. Gothita is really giving the, you guys know the sad hamster meme with like the big eyes and the little bow? Tell me that isn't the same face. Move to Twitch, so fair, so fair. I feel like it's a lot easier to watch things on Twitch or YouTube. Lipad, Gigalith, and Tornadus. We have Swadloon in the Pokeball, Oshawott and Zoroark. We have Pokeball of Gothorita, Vanillite and Terrakion. Heatmore, Scrafty and Archeops. Pansage, Throw and Caracosta. Yamask, Basculin and Whimsicott EX. Dewott, Yamask and Chandelure. Clink, Whirlipede and Meloetta EX. Antique Copper Fossil, Dimenatan and Thundurus. Mana in the Pokeball, Chinchino and Meloetta EX. Fragsharp, Pansage in the art rare. There's so many little ones sitting around. And Cavalion. I say so many. I think there's like 4 total. Yeah, just 4. Very cute though. One's eating berries. Chinchino in the Pokeball. We've got Tranquil in the art rare and Landorus. Golurk, Caracosta and Kyurem EX in the full art. Axew, Minccino and Conkeldurr. We have Golett in the Pokeball, Excadrill EX in the Aura, and Haxorus. Excadrill, honestly, it looks kind of bland online, but in person, there's so much dimension to it. It's honestly quite beautiful. Carablast, Solosis, and Kyurem EX in the full art. We have Solosis in the Pokeball, Bishop, and Klinklang. Maractus, Fracture, and Caracosta. Clang, Fungus, and Klinklang. Panpour in the Pokeball, Emolga, and Zekrom EX. We have Trubbish in the Pokeball, Basculin, and Archeops. Trubbish, Tepig, and Zoroark. Duosion, Tinamo, and Hurim EX. Krookodile, Lilligant, and Caracosta. Trubbish, Swabloon, and Terrakion. Trubbish, Swoobat in the art rare, and Hydreigon EX in the full art. Tepig, Oshawott, and Terrakion. Emboar, Purloin in the art rare, and Samurott. We have Pokeball of Pawniard, Electros, and Zekrom EX. Swanna, Arkin, and Frisian. Woobat, Vidalite, and Emboar. Swanna, Pokeball, Emboar, and Keldeo EX. Simipour in the Pokeball, Bishop, and Conkeldurr. Ferroseed in the Pokeball, Savicia, and Reshiram EX. Maractus, Fracture, and Thundurus. Energy Retrieval Pokeball, Tool Scrapper, and Whimsicott EX. Victini, Pawniard, and Landorus. Pluvossil, Durant, and Emboar, and then we'll save our last white flirt for the end. Tortuga, Enzplant, and Klinklang. Snivy, Klink, and Meloetta EX in the full art. Gerda, Tranquil, and Victini. We have Beartic in the Pokeball, Whirlipede, and Beartic. We have Clang in the Pokeball, Bishop in the art rare, and Haxorus. Rufflet in the Master Ball, Emolga and Cobalion. Professor's Research, Solosis, and Genesect EX. And then we're on to our last pack of each. I'm going to open both and then we'll go through both. Alrighty, our last white flare pack. We have Boldor, Patrat, and Emboar. And our last black ball pack. We have Minccino in the Pokeball, Carablast, and a Superior EX in the full art. There we go, alrighty. Ah, I became a ghost. Whatever will we do? There's a Magikarp behind me and a Magikarp in front of me. All the many Magikarps. Alright, that break is all wrapped up, which means we have space for more breaks. I think it looks like, so 28350 now has just 2 spots left. And let's have a quick suss of what types they are. I do think they've been haircuts. They are a little bit cheaper than they were, which is very exciting. Supporter is still there. Okay, so it looks like Psychic and Supporter Item Stadium are both still available in that one. And we do have a bunch of other breaks up as well. But if anyone wants to see some more Black Bolt and White Flare, you can find all the breaks for today through that link there. But no, Magikarp is very much my favourite Pokemon. Although Snom is kind of like, I don't know, Snom is sneaking in there, I'm gonna say. Because he was like my second favourite, but now I reckon he's like joint favourite. I just feel like Snom is more acceptable when you listen to like, what's your favourite Pokemon? And you say Snom. It's just so much funnier, because everyone knows who Magikarp is and he's dumb, but there's so many people that don't know who Snom is, and I think that's brilliant. So you resemble Sailor Moon, thank you! Oh my god, that's so kind. Makes you unique, stand out, and different from all the other students. Thank you. No, I do think my favourite thing with the Magikarp was Maid Cafe in Japan. And I think she saw that I liked Pokemon because I had a little Pokemon charm on my bag, and she asked me through Google Translate, because I couldn't speak Japanese and she couldn't speak English, and she asked me what my favourite Pokemon was, and I told her it was Magikarp, and she was like, Magikarp? And I showed her a photo, and she just could not even, because of course hers was Teddiursa, as, you know, that's like a cute Pokemon to choose, you know. I feel like that's similar vibes to saying like Eevee's your favourite Pokemon, or like, I'm trying to think of like other, just like culturally acceptable cute Pokemon. I don't know, anything that's like a little, like, Teddy kind of animal, I feel like fits that criteria, but alas, Magikarp did not. Metapod, I'm surprised. What's your favourite Pokemon then, if Metapod is a close second? Because Metapod is like, I can't say that Metapod would be like in my like, I don't know, the first section of Pokemon. My like top 100 Pokemon, Metapod's probably not going to make the cut. Magikarp is one of the original 151, which I think is part of the reason why I like him so much, because he's an OG, but he's like a stupid OG. Like he made the cut, but no one wanted him to make the cut is kind of the vibe. But also he's just trying his best, and I think that's just such a good, like, metaphor for life. Is that some people can love you even if you are hopeless, and that gives me hope, and I love that. Each time Ash would get to choose Magikarp, the way he comes out of his ball is hilarious. I just love the splash, and just him flopping around. And then that one time we got buff Magikarp, phenomenal, so good. Favorite, Slowpoke is such a good favorite. I feel like Slowpoke, that's a great choice. Great choice. I feel like Slowpoke would be another one of those ones that would be like broadly acceptable as well. You know what, I think Jigglypuff, that's going to be another one that I'm going to put into the bracket of like conventionally cute Pokemon. I feel like Jigglypuff and like Teddiursa both fit that so well. And I think Eevee sneaks in. Don't know who else. I feel like maybe Zorua would fit in that as well. I think Joltik is like a little bit too bug-like to fit in. I feel like he'd freak some people out. Even the first edition base set card, he's so far in the pink. Hell yeah. But no, I just like the silly Pokemon. I can't remember, I think I don't know if I still hated them, but I hated, oh god, what was it, Iron Treads and Great Tusk? They were in a set not long ago, and every time I pulled one, I was like, these darn guys. I hate them. I don't know, it's like that I hate any other Pokemon though. I mean, I don't like when people say that like Charizard is their favorite Pokemon. I think there are better Pokemon to pick than that for a favorite Pokemon. I just feel like Charizard's very generic. Oh, actually, you know what? I kind of hate coughing and wheezing. I don't like them very much, but I think the rest are pretty solid. I used to work at KB Toys in the late 90s to mid 2000s when the Pokemon boom started in the US. I was there to witness it. Nothing beats that fun and magical time. I can imagine. That would have been so cool. I met the photographer for Slowpoke, got frustrated and impatient with him to pose and just decided to take this far distance shot. Well, I mean, in theory, like, if Pokemon photographers are similar to nature photographers, they have to camp out for a really long time. So if they were like, I'm not going to do this, I'm just going to take the photo from far away, like, I just feel like they weren't doing their job very well. Like, it just feels like they gave up extraordinarily quickly. I feel like they could have done that a lot faster. Sorry, a lot faster. They could have done that a lot more, like, effectively. I feel like if they'd sat around for longer. But who knows? Maybe they had a short lifespan. Yeah, Charizard is very, I don't know. Because I get Charizard is like dragon-like and very cool and like fire and like OG fun. But I don't know. I feel like for me it's like, and this is such like an oddly specific thing, but like I wanted to be a marine biologist for the longest time and like gave up that dream for a number of reasons. But when I ask someone what their favorite like marine animal is, if they tell me that it's a shark, fine. If they tell me that the favorite type of shark is a great white shark, red flag. Red flag. It's the same vibe as someone that says their favorite Pokemon is Charizard. It's just like, no, there are better sharks. They're just so much better. Why is this your favorite? Unless there's like some actual reasoning behind it, but usually there's not. I feel like if there's reasoning behind it, it might be a bit different, but crazy times. We're not allowed to sell an entire display box of the first edition. Shadowless and unlimited to customers. Only the packs themselves were allowed to be purchased. Oh, okay, so that must be why like a full display box would be so ridiculously expensive these days if you weren't allowed to sell them. That's so cool. I didn't know that. I mean, I feel like it makes a lot of sense. So like to avoid other people like reselling them. They're only meant for retailers and store owners. Yeah, so no one else could resell them. So they're super expensive. It makes a lot of sense because it means they're so much harder to get a hold of than I feel like a lot of the ones these days. Like you can very easily buy just like a booster box. That's like not an unusual thing to do. So yeah, it makes a lot more sense why those ones are a lot harder to get a hold of, and also why they're so ridiculously expensive. I think, guess how much a single pack of first edition costs in 1999 to 2000? It would have been so cheap, right? That would have been, I don't know. They go up in price so fast. Oh, still 2 left in 28350, our type team-based break. And we've got another type team-based, which is 28385 with 8 spots left. They're getting very good. $4.99, like $4.99 USD. That feels like kind of expensive for like the early. I guess it would have been like a few years after it came out, so it does kind of check out, but that's still so cheap. After 4 months, it jumped to $6.99 that fast. That's crazy. I feel like it's interesting that when Pokemon first started coming out, like I feel like there wasn't really. I mean, there probably was for some people, but I feel like there wasn't really that concept of we're gonna buy it and hold it and then it's gonna go up exponentially in value because it's so new. Like, you know, you didn't really have anything to like preface off whether it was going to gather value. And obviously there's always going to be people that hold on to things and don't open them, but I feel like it was a lot more about like the game and enjoying it and opening the packs. And so what ended up increasing in value down the line, I think increased a lot more than people expected it to. But nowadays, everyone's expecting everything to go up in value a lot, so everyone's holding, which I feel like is bringing down the overall value of a lot of sets. Like obviously there's anomalies, like I feel like particularly like Evolving Skies is out there, and I feel like Prismatic Evolutions, because it had such, like there was such low stock of it everywhere, which is crazy. Like it just feels like such an extreme miscalculation. Unless they were intentionally trying to keep it low, but I feel like those sorts of things, like nowadays, like everyone's holding it, everyone's buying it to hold. I feel like some people are opening them, some people are keeping the cards, but I don't know, I feel like it takes a lot of the fun out of it when it's all about like just holding it and hoping it goes up in value, when realistically, not all of it is. Like I think specific cards will hold their value, and I think some sets will, but I don't think it's going to be like every single set like it used to be. Yeah, exactly. Very little collectors, mostly players. And I feel like even collectors, it was like on a casual basis. It would have been like for fun, not so much because they're going to like go up in value. Whereas nowadays it's like the cash money. It's all about the cash money. It's crazy. But I do think, I don't know, I think my favorite kinds of Pokemon collectors these days are people who like collect based on a theme, rather than just like what the biggest card. Like they're not just collecting the Umbreons of every set, but they'll pick a Pokemon, usually like obscure or unique or silly, and they'll just collect like every single card that Pokemon's been on. Or there's one guy I keep seeing on TikTok that just collects Pokemon cards where the Pokemon look like they're pooping. Like I love those kinds of things where it's clearly like they're collecting for their own enjoyment rather than collecting for the sake of making like lots of money. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that's such a good vibe. And I feel like they're collecting for the right reasons. Collecting for lots of funds. Like there's nothing wrong with like investing in cards and making money out of it. I just feel like it's more fun to do it for like your own personal reasons. And like the kid that entered a Pokemon competition with all the jumbo cards because it wasn't technically against the rules. Like it was a horrible deck, and I'm pretty sure he lost really quickly, but there was no rule saying what size the Pokemon cards had to be, just that they had to be like official Pokemon cards. I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was like a stroke of genius. If nothing else, then just for the lols. And also because there are some people that just collect like the big boy Pokemon cards. I think I only have a couple. How long have you been into Pokemon? Not that long. I feel like it's probably been since, I think like 2019. When I was a kid, it was very much like, you're not allowed to be into Pokemon because you're a girl, so I only got like properly into it when I was out of school, because that was kind of what I faced for a very long time. And I didn't really think about the fact that I didn't actually have to listen to people. So yeah, we got into it afterwards, but I got kind of like hardcore into things. So I've been very, very much enjoying it. But yeah, good times. Sailor Moon Cherry. See, I know a lot more about Pokemon than I do about Sailor Moon, I will tell you that. Oh, we've got just one spot left into 8350. Which spot do we have left? Marvel Topps Chrome. We have not broken Marvel Topps Chrome yet. We did open some Marvel Platinum, but I don't think the Topps Chrome break has filled just yet, so we'll just be doing that when it's filled. We have, oh my god, it's just the supporter spot left now. The supporter spot is also such a good spot. So supporter spot, you get, I think there can be the Hilda art rare, which is gorgeous. And then also the Ends Plan art rare, which I think both are like relatively high in the price list of the cards as well. Of the Osmoies, Ash is more for the boys and young men. I don't know. I have a lot of friends that grew up and loved Ash, like regardless of gender. So I think, yeah, across the board, I think it was more about kind of like the...
2 spots left in that last break. Can you see who they are? Oh, the next one.
1 spot left.
Oh, even better.
It's just supporter item stadium.
Drop a couple bucks off that right now. How much is it? Go down to 200. Big saving, 20% off. Everyone in that break gets a promo as well.
Ooh.
We'll even unbox.
Thank you.
I'm so tired and it's just hit me.
I don't know how it's only just hitting you, to be honest.
Probably idiot boy, to be honest. Like, I was just too dumb to have it hit me.
Fair, that's very logical reasoning. Oh, I at one point decided that Onix was my favourite Pokemon. But it was a very short-lived point. I think it was just the biggest Pokemon I'd ever caught in Pokemon Go. And so I was like, this is so cool. Onix is my guy now. And then that very quickly dissipated.
Yeah, like, I can't believe how bad of a Pokemon Onix is, like, stat-wise.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about stats. But, like, Onix is unbearably bad.
But he looks like he should be so good.
He looks like he should be
because he's so big.
He's just a big rock man.
Yeah.
But then, like, he's technically worse than, like, Paris.
Yeah, just crazy.
What the hell? That is not what I am.
What?
I hope that is not about me.
Which one? I can't see that one.
No, I don't think you need to be honest. I actually think that's totally fine. You don't need to see that at all.
Okay.
So,
I do love the contrast, because I got called Sailor Moon Cherry.
okay. Wow, I would rather be you. Oh, these from the opening?
Yes.
Have we seen... Oh,
One of them is good.
Kira?
Yeah.
That's sicko. Alright, they are there, ready to go.
Thank you.
You are.
But when the people are.
Yes, get that big end.
No.
Oh, goodbye.
It looks like a worm. I mean, that's a bloody big worm. To, like, I don't know. I don't know that I'd be calling him, like, a small worm. He's even bigger than a tapeworm. That's kind of crazy. He's a rock snake. Snakes are bendy, rocks are not. But doesn't that mean that it's, like, the ultimate element? I don't know. I just feel like there's so much potential. There's so much potential for Mr. Rocksnake, and he sleeps on it. I don't know. I got so excited when I caught my first Onix in, what was it, in Arceus, I think? Was when I caught my first Onix. And I got so excited, but then he wasn't actually that good. I think I still got through most of my fights with him. Like, I don't think he pulled me down too much, but I think it would have been easier if I'd chosen other Pokemon. I also got very annoyed in, I can't remember if it was, I think it was Scarlet Violet, because your Magikarps just, like, automatically evolve into Gyarados. And I just wanted, like, an army of Magikarps. But when they automatically evolve, you don't get to spend that much time with your Magikarps, and it's so sad. So, yeah, it's a time. It's real sad. Brock had a lot of rookie Pokemon. I wonder if it was to do with his name. I know that creator is no longer directly involved with creating new Pokemon. I didn't, but it does kind of make sense. I feel like he's been doing it for plenty amount of time to not do it anymore. I do get annoyed that, like, is it the president or the CEO of Pokemon? His favorite Pokemon is Gengar, which is why we see so many Gengar cards, because it's just, they just choose their favorites to go into the new TCG sets. I think that's really sad. Because it means my little baby boys like Magikarp and Snom get forgotten into the abyss, and that's devastating. At least the Eevees come out. I feel like they come out for like a parade every like big set. Like they had Evolving Skies. They got to come out and show themselves off. And then we had Prismatic, like they went away for a bit and then they came back for Prismatic Evolutions. But they never get to be here permanently. They just kind of like appear for a moment, just to show that they still exist. They've evolved into a blood onyx. Wait, what? Eevee Ultimate. That would be so graphic. I don't know if that's in the vibe of Pokemon. Like, I think it would be cool, but I don't think it would be in the vibe of Pokemon. Ooh, okay. Avengers Metal Universe Breakheads filled. Ooh, okay. Avengers Metal Universe Breakheads filled. And we do also still just have the one spot, so this Porter spot had it on the $50 knocked up. If you want to jump into a Pokemon break, I would recommend 28350. But in the meantime, let's set up some Metal Universe. So 2, 8, which one are we looking at? Marvel's Metal Avengers, which will be this one. Alrighty. This is Marvel Metal Universe 28312, and we're going to randomize these names 5 times to see who gets the Spider-Man spot. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It goes to Loki.
I am so fucked.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're out. Did the internet just die?